Are you thinking about texting someone? You don't know if you should. Well, I made a flowchart. Let me pull up my credentials. I have at the current moment in time 2,500 followers on Instagram. I got like over 100k within a day on sharing the flowchart that I made on should you text them. I was getting extra people commenting. They were like, okay, but like, should I text them? Should I not text them? And I'm like, let me just like break down the points a little bit more for anybody that needs them. Some of us girls need to hear certain things, and I think some guys just need a little bit more emotional support than they feel like they can get. Question number 1. The whole point in this whole process, by the way, you've just got to be really, really honest with yourself about this, because nobody else is going to be able to tell you but you. 1, do you honestly miss them, not just being in a relationship? So I say this because sometimes it's like you don't actually miss the person, you just miss maybe doing things with somebody, not feeling lonely. You know if this is the case. If you really, really miss them as a person and like you thought the world of them, then move on to the next question. If you're not really 100% sure and you weren't too sure on them as a person anyway, do not contact them. Just don't do it. It's not worth it for you or for them. So if you said yes to that one. Number 2, did it end because of something that you could work on? Now, this is a tricky one because it is subjective, but my opinion of things that you cannot work on, you're not attracted to each other in the right way. There's not a deep enough connection. Like just overall incompatibilities that you're like, yeah, I kind of knew something was missing. Not we didn't communicate in the right way. We were always fighting. That's communication styles. That's like different things that you can actually work on. It's a skill set that you can use to work on where if you both care enough, you could make it work. So if it's something that you can work on, like a communication style, then yes, go through to the next question. If it's something that it's like, I didn't really find them that attractive, or I didn't really feel like we clicked, or we didn't really have a deep enough connection, then it's a no and don't contact them. Number 3, there's only 4 questions to this, by the way. It is a simple flowchart. Do you both want to put in the work? And I hate to say this, but I think this is where a lot of the girls get stuck. It's where I always got stuck. Like, I'm willing to put the work in. They're not. And if they're not, you can't make it work on your own. So don't contact them. Some of the girls have been commenting saying, oh, well, I don't know if they're going to like want to put the work in until I message them. Okay, if it's the first time, like you've got no contact, you broke up, whatever, and you've got back in touch before and been the one to do it, contact them. I agree. You got to find out, like, get your answers. But if you've always been the one to get back in touch and it's just like a never-ending cycle of you're always the one reaching out, putting the work in, just don't do it, because they just don't want to put the work in the same way. And even if they do, question number 4, they're probably going to get stuck with anyway. It doesn't mean they don't care. It doesn't mean they didn't really like you. It doesn't mean you didn't have a connection. It doesn't mean you weren't attracted to each other. It doesn't mean all of those things. It just means that for them, the work that's required to put into it, they're just not ready to put in. Even if they want to, you've still got another question to go through, okay? If you've always been the one to reach out and you've done this multiple times, I think you need to save yourself another heartbreak and just not contact them. If you have not contacted them before, or they've reached out before, it's been a little bit like this, then, and you're like really thinking about it, what's the harm in reaching out? Do you know what I mean? If it is, yes, we both want to put in the work, we both really wanted to make this work, but it was just really difficult, yada, 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 something happened, whatever else. Next question. Do you both have the capacity to make it work? Somebody can really like you and really want to make it work and know that this could be something really special, but just not have the capacity, either now or in the future, but either way, you've got to work with who they are right now to actually make it something that's not going to just keep on hurting you or them. So again, you've just got to be really realistic about that one. But you also don't know until you go through it. That's another reason why I say, look, you've got to be honest, but if you're not 100% sure, nobody's going to be able to teach you it but you. Also, you might say yes to these, get back in contact, try, and then realize it doesn't work, but that still gives you your answer. But if you have gone around in a loop again and again and again and again, and nothing has changed and nothing has been different, I don't think you should. Unless it's been a decent amount of time and there is a chance that their capabilities and the way that they operate could have changed, their intentions. It's a tricky one to answer. And I would probably say that you shouldn't contact them. So hopefully that breaks it down. I'll put like a little thing on the screen that makes it super easy to just go through. I'll put it in the caption as well. I put it on the Instagram post. If you want to go there, my Instagram handle is jodie.claire_. You can go and save it. I know it sounds stupid, but like, I know how hard these types of situations can be when you really care about someone and you really wanted to make it work. And if you're on this video, it's because you really care about someone and you really wanted to make it work. And now you're in a no contact stage, scrambling and thinking, have I made the right choice? So I hope that it's helped. I have had people tell me that it has helped, and that makes me really, really happy. By the way, 58% of people said that they should not contact them, and 42% said that they should contact them. So whichever one you go for, you know what's best for you. It doesn't mean that it's going to just magically be like, oh, I've made the right decision, suddenly I'm fine and I'm not hurting anymore. You're still going to be hurting. Like, you can't take that away, but sometimes you got to go through things to grow through things. So yeah, that's a flow chat. Bye.